Hi friends, our next live session for all of our AI course enrolled students would be on the coming Sunday, which is the 11th of June at 7 p.m. And this will roughly be a 2-hour live session. And this live session will be accessible to all of our course enrolled students via the desktop app. And as usual, we will use Slack miscellaneous channel, our official Slack channel, for all the discussion. And the topic of discussion is called as attribution models. Again, this is a very fundamental statistical problem, a very real world problem in marketing. So we will take a real world problem in marketing. I'll give you a brief explanation in this video, but we'll go into lots of details in the actual live session itself. This problem is often referred as data-driven attribution modeling or multi-channel attribution modeling, or just simply attribution models in marketing and advertising. Now the problem is as follows. So imagine you're an e-commerce retailer like Amazon and you have a customer, right? So just like any other e-commerce or offline retailer, you're shown multiple ads. Imagine Amazon is showing an ad to a potential customer. Let's assume they have shown the first ad on Facebook. Then maybe the next day or after a few hours, they've shown you an ad on Google search. Then they've shown you an ad on YouTube. Then finally, they have shown an ad on Instagram. After all this, again, this is the timeline of events. Again, each of them will have a timestamp associated with it. At the end of all of this, let's assume the same customer ended up buying something worth $100 on Amazon, right? Happens. Like, we all are bombarded with advertisements, sometimes even without our own knowledge. A lot of people don't know that they see ads actually on Google search. Like, I've seen this. I also know that there are ads on Amazon itself, right? So there are lots of types of ads. Some types of ads, like your YouTube video ads, they're very clearly visible. Some ads are not that clearly visible. Ads are everywhere on the internet. A lot of internet is driven because of ads. Mostly companies like Facebook, Google, Instagram, they survive because of ads, even to a large extent YouTube. Now, with all these ads, the fundamental question that Amazon or any retailer would ask is, okay, I'm happy that the customer bought the $100, but the fundamental question I have here is, which of these channels, these are all called channels. Facebook is one channel of marketing. Again, if you think about it as somebody who is a marketing guy at Amazon, they are spending marketing dollars on showing these ads to the customer on Facebook. Google search is another channel. YouTube is another channel. Instagram is another channel. So the question that a marketing guy at Amazon would ask is, which channel contributed how much to this final purchase? Can I say Google contributed 50% to this, while YouTube contributed 10% to this, while Instagram contributed some X% and Facebook contributed some Y%? Can I say that? Right? That's a very important question. Why is this an important question? Because if I know, let's assume if I know that Google search is contributing more to the final purchase decision itself, then I can answer this very fundamental question in marketing, which is, where should my marketing budget or my marketing dollars be increased or decreased? If I realize that from Facebook, people to whom, let's assume out of this $100, only a small portion of that can be attributed to Facebook, maybe I want to reduce my ads on Facebook. If a large portion of it can be attributed to Google search or YouTube, then probably I should just increase my marketing budget on platforms like Google and YouTube. This is a very, very fundamental question in marketing. Again, this is a problem that almost every major company in the world does, from small startups to large internet giants. Almost every e-commerce company would do this sort of analysis to say, hey, where should I spend my money so as to get the maximum return? Everybody wants a return on investment to be as high as possible, right? So again, every retailer, whether it's an offline retailer like Walmart or an online retailer like Flipkart, everybody wants to do it. Again, a lot of internet ads themselves, the whole internet itself is free, whether it's Google, Facebook, even some parts of Amazon. You also see search ads on Amazon. You also see display ads on Amazon. Again, I've been fortunate to work on Amazon advertising ecosystem to learn a lot about how internet ads themselves work. Earlier, I used to work at Yahoo also on their search ads. So this is a space that I've worked extensively in. And it's actually phenomenally interesting when you start solving this problem, right? So what we will try to do in this live session is we will discuss various approaches to solving this problem. We'll start with simple rule-based systems that people have used before data-driven approaches became popular. Imagine pre-internet, people didn't have so much data. So they had to come up with some simple rule-based systems. Then there are also a lot of statistical models, simple but fairly powerful, fairly intuitive statistical models that can be used. There are also classical machine learning models that can be used to answer these questions in actual marketing analytics. There are also state-of-the-art economics, game theoretic. Again, there are also models in the intersection of game theory and machine learning, like Shapley values, that also can be used to answer some of these questions. So we will discuss various approaches. Again, we will not be able to discuss every major approach in the world because of constraints of time. So we will try and discuss the most popular approaches from simple rule-based systems to state-of-the-art econometric, game theoretic, and deep learning or machine learning-based models. Having said that, we'll also discuss in the live session using real data. There is a simple small data set, not very large data set, but very useful data set to do some of these analysis. And we'll also discuss it using some code. So again, this is a very interesting real world problem. So this live session is more like a case study wherein we understand a real world problem thoroughly. And in addition to understanding the problem, we look at various solutions that are possible and we'll apply some of these solutions to simple real world data. Okay, so see you on the coming Sunday at 7 p.m. Looking forward to having a great session with all of you.